Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I have a brand new video for you and I hope everyone had a happy new year. This is going to be my version of Sierra Leone style jollof rice. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Here I'm just going to list out a few of the ingredients. I have about 4 diced onions there. 3 to 4 sweet red peppers, some scallions, tomato paste, black pepper, garlic powder, some cumin. I have a little bit of thyme, some cayenne pepper, some adobo seasoning, and I also have some chicken bouillon or maggi. Right here I have some chicken wings that I seasoned overnight. I threw a few bay leaves in there. I seasoned it basically with all of those seasonings that I showed you previously. I'm going to also be needing some garlic, about 4 potatoes, that's optional. I'm going to be dicing those to fry them. Here I have some basmati rice. I love the aromatic smell and flavor of this rice. I have about a cup or 2 of canola oil there. I'll be using to make my stew and also to make my jollof rice. Here I have some oxtails that I previously steamed and had frozen. I'm going to be rinsing my rice out really well to get all of that starch out because that helps the rice cook really nice and makes it fluffy and very, very delicious. At this point, I'm going to take about a can of Hunt's tomato paste, mix it with a little water to loosen it up, and I am going to add that to some oil, some hot oil, and I'm going to blend those and mix it until they have married and the tomato paste has colored the oil. This step here is going to give that rice, that jollof rice, the color that everyone is used to having when you think of jollof rice, that nice red orangey color. Well, this is the process here that helps accomplish that. I also seasoned that oil, threw a few bay leaves in there for flavor. At this point, you want to add your rice. Unfortunately, I lost my video where I did add my rice. And then you want to add your water. You're going to cook it exactly the way that you would cook regular white rice. You're going to add the same amount of water. I don't measure because I've been cooking rice since I was maybe about 12 or 13. But yeah, I just add my water to it and I would cook it the same way that I would cook regular white rice. The only difference is that process at the beginning with the tomato paste and the seasoning. Here I am stirring the rice really well, making sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom because that's also an issue sometimes when you're cooking jollof rice. The bottom can get really, it can burn. So you got to watch this process. I also use a technique where I put some foil on top of the pot and then I put the lid on top of the foil. That causes like a steaming mechanism and that helps cook your rice really well without burning it at the bottom, and it also speeds up the cooking time in my opinion. Here I'm starting my stew. While my rice is steaming, I start my stew. I throw my sliced onions, my sweet pepper, some bouillon cubes, and I add all of my seasoning along with a couple tablespoons of the tomato paste, and I let those cook down until it's translucent, and then I start adding my meats at this point. At this point, my vegetables and my seasoning have married together. My vegetables are nice and translucent, as you can see. Now I start adding in my oxtail. I stir those together really well, let them cook together for a while, and then I'll slowly start adding my other meats, like my chicken that I fried while I was cooking the rice. I had my chicken wings frying, and what you want to do when you fry your chicken wings, you want them to get a really, really nice color on them, and you want to fry them nice and firm. You don't want to burn them or get even close to burning them, but you want them to be nice and brown and firm so that when they go in that stew, they don't completely break apart. And also remember, jollof rice is very versatile. You can use any kind of meat that you want. I just used chicken wings because that's what I had in the freezer that day, and I didn't want to go out and make any special trips just to make this jollof rice. But if I had chicken legs or chicken thighs, or even if I had some whole fish, you would use the same process. You would fry it nice and firm and get a nice, really nice brown color on it so it doesn't completely break apart when you put it in the stew, because they're going to have to cook together so all the flavors can blend and marry together. As you can see, the stew is coming along just lovely. All of the meats are together and they're flavoring each other. And at this point, I am going to be adding, I'm going to let those cook a little bit longer. I'm going to be adding the potatoes that I fried. Right after I finished frying those chicken wings, I just threw those potatoes in that same grease. And here I am going to be adding my potatoes. You want to get your potatoes nice and firm and put them in at the very last because you don't want them to mash. Here I've decided to use my scallions at the end. Some people may add their scallions when they add the rest of their vegetables, but I like the nice fresh green onion flavor that those scallions give off, and you get that best, in my opinion, when you put it in towards the end. There, my stew is coming together. As you can see, some of my chicken wings still broke up, but for the most part, they hung in there. And voila, it's all done. There's my jollof rice. It has cooked amazingly. It's nice, soft, flaky, tender, just the way you like, jollof rice. And I've decided to add some mixed vegetables as a side dish. Some people actually put their mixed vegetables inside of the jollof rice, but I didn't do that. I just put it on the side. Thank you so much for watching. Click, like, and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye.